Kanwanka.
Most High Christ. Hold on for a second, Yanazar. Let me get you lined up. Check. And you can hear me fine, Yanazar?
Kayada One is, I'm going to bring him in right now, sir.
All right, come on.
Okay, I'm going to bring him in. Shalom, Kayada One.
Hey, Shalom, Adawani. Yahweh Shem Mashiach Thumb.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Mashiach. What's going on, Warrior?
Up to Ab, sir.
Most High Christ. Nice to see you again, brother.
Most High in Christ. Nice to see you again, too, sir. You know what I mean?
Most High Christ.
Yeah, man.
Kayada One, we're going to get started. All right, so clap it up. Let's get a Lord a hand. Most High in Christ. All right, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Mashiach Thumb to the Akim. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Thumb by Hashem Yahweh to the sisters. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York, operating under Command and Junior YAHANNA. If you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, you are not in the truth. What is the truth? The truth is the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians is seen from the greatest nation of people that ever walked the face of the earth. In 2024, there's nothing more imperative than Black, Hispanics, Native Indians waking up to their true identity. Well, what is a true identity that you would ask? A true identity, we are the real Jews of the Bible, you understand? We're not Jewish, you understand? Jewish to mean something like something bluish is not blue. If I say you're acting childish, does that mean you're a child? No, but you're acting like what? Like a child. So the so-called Jewish man that is in our land today, he's acting like who? Like us. You understand? Get the brother microphone real quick. Right. Pertaining to something like, but not the real thing. You understand? Us as Black, Hispanics, Native Indian, we are the real thing according to the Bible. But we don't know that truth because we've been lied to in this empire. We've been believing that being African Americans and all the other subtitles or sub names that they give us is who our true identity is. You want to know who you are? Look in that Bible. Open up the book of the Bible and we'll dive deep into it. All right. So with that being said, Yanazar, you know what I like to do? Hot topics. You got anything before we get into it, brother? Anything that you want to go over?
Well, I wasn't really paying, I'm so sick of the bullshit on the news, Slovakia. Well, they're doing the final for Trump. They're doing the closing arguments today for him. And also, I don't think that we could not take note of the Most High exhibiting some of his power over the past few days and unaliving a few people by storm. That was something that, that I took note of. Like, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures say the Most High said at a certain point, he's going to begin to visit the earth.
Right.
So when you look at these natural disasters, like they said that they put up a map, right? And they had dots for how many tornadoes. And they said this is the largest tornado season ever recorded.
Wow.
Ever recorded. Like there were some states that were almost covered with dots. Like Oklahoma and Kansas, they had so many dots. Each dot represented a tornado.
Give me the book of Deuteronomy 32 and 39, Bob Shaw. The Most High is nothing to play with. You go into a Christian church, what do Christians say about the Most High all the time? God is all what?
Love.
Right. God is all love. The Most High is he's always blessing me. But nobody ever considers like what the Lord did for the Israelites when they left out of the land of Egypt. How he destroyed a whole nation that was pursuing who? His children. Our forefathers, our foremothers, you understand? And he did it because we were a separate nation outside of all the other nation that was inside of Egypt. And he did it because he loved us. The Lord seen our suffering in his empire in Egypt. And he said, you know what? You guys, y'all brothers, y'all don't need arrows to get out of this hell. Y'all don't need swords. Y'all don't need mass unaliving, the taking of life. You know what? I'm going to deliver you. I'm going to get y'all up out of that land of Egypt, right? And guess what the Lord used to get us out of the land of Egypt? Bugs. The Lord used frogs. He used what? The things that we deal with every single day that are all around us. That's who the Lord is. While we thinking getting up out of this empire, trying to escape Esau or the white man, the so-called white man that he calls himself, you understand? It's all about fighting and seeking out reparations and things like that. That's not how you get free. You understand? You get free by changing your life. You understand? We get free by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. We get free by brotherhood. We get free by sisterhood. That's how the Lord designed it. That lets him know that, guess what? You're willing to be obedient to him. How you going to expect the Lord to free you from anything when we still high as a kite? Huh? Imagine going to war with brothers that's high, that's on fentanyl. Huh? I give you a weapon to go and harm somebody, you end up shooting yourself. Yeah, or shooting me. How you gonna go to war without brotherhood? How can you go to war without sisterhood? We got to learn out who the Father is, man, who our Father is, and how we supposed to fight in this empire. We can't lay down and let people just roll over us. It is not picking up a battle and throwing the first punch. No, it's about knowing that you're better than all the other nations that's on the face of the earth. That's what it's about.
Sir.
You got it for me, Yonazo? So we talking about the tornadoes, and we're gonna go directly at the Christian church. And if you're a good Christian out there, if you're listening, I want you to explain this scripture for me, Baba Kusha. Go ahead and read that for me, Yonazo.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he.
Listen, that's strong right there. The Lord said, I'm him. You ever walk in a place and somebody say, well, I want to speak to your what the sisters do I want to speak to? I want to speak to your manager, right? But the manager show up, the manager be like, oh man, you be like, oh no, I want to speak to the owner of the place. Then the owner shows up, the owner says, I am he. I'm the boss. I'm the man that run things around here. That's what the Lord is saying in this verse. I'm him. I'm the one that you heard about. I am he. Right? Read on, Yonazar.
Concert. And there is no God with me.
There is no who?
No God with me.
Now we see it said there's no God with me. That doesn't mean the Most High is denoting that there's another God that's in the earth. God simply mean that's a lowercase g, if I'm not mistaken, right, Yonazar?
Concert.
Well, it's saying these are the things that man considers to be God. It's not the Most High. What are some of the things that man consider to be gods, Baba Kusha? And why is the Lord saying this?
He takes the sun and the moon and the stars for gods.
Mm-hmm.
He takes idols for gods, and even animals.
Mm-hmm. Right. So man, man a worship a golden calf, if I may. Man will worship a bull, if I may. There's still man that worship the stars. And y'all may not understand this, but the minute you ask somebody, well, what's your zodiac sign? You're worshiping the stars. You're looking at the stars to trying to find some correlation in your life. What day you was born on? Guess what you're looking at? You're looking at the stars. You're trying to pinpoint the accuracy of your horoscope, if I may. You wake up looking at the Sunday paper trying to find your lottery numbers in there or something. You're considering that those numbers and those stars in those planets to be your what? Your gods. That's not what the Lord says. He says, I am what? He said, there is no God, right? Read on, Yonazar.
I kill.
He said you do what?
I make alive.
Hold on. The Lord says what? The Most High says what?
I kill. And I make alive.
Anybody break that down for me? What is the Most High saying? He's saying, I kill and make alive. What is he saying?
So like it, sir.
Come on.
That nobody dies or nobody is unalived unless the Most High allows it. And if the Most High wants you to die or anybody else to die, you're gonna die.
We say it all the time as Black, Hispanic, Native Indian. We say when it's my time, don't it?
Kind of one kind.
The Most High decides that. So while we see these tornadoes that are taking place in the earth, the Lord is allowing these tornadoes to take place in the earth. You understand? It's all the more reason why we should be obedient to our Father. Being obedient is doing it because that's what He said to do. You don't want to be that child to find out what happens to you when you're being disobedient. Raise your hand if you was a disobedient child. Raise your hand. Let me see you raise your hand. How did you find out you were disobedient? I want to know.
Your parent corrected you with either some type of discipline, first verbally, and then sometimes, I caught the strap or whatever. My father would hit you with his hand. Like my dad, he was vicious, boy. He smacked the shit out you. He hit me hard, so hard. One time, he smacked me on the side of my head. He cut the back of my ear. But anyway,
that brother been hit so hard he take his breath. he be trying to breathe. But shut up before I give you something to cry about. Wait a minute.
Yeah, like that.
What was that? But in your mind, see, this is the thing we all got to denote, right? We got to take a good note of, right? Like, let's be real. You found out in your mind that was something that you wanted to do that went against what your parents decided to do, right? But in your mind, you was absolutely within your own right to do what you wanted to do until you find out what that was somebody in an authority figure that was over you. Well, that's how the Most High is. You understand? In this life, you think, you think that because of the Christian church. The Christian church have us thinking that, guess what? The laws are done away with. The Christian church has us thinking that you can eat whatever that you want to eat. The Christian church has us thinking that, guess what? You can have sex with whoever that you want to have sex with without any repercussions. And guess what? And they have a multi-billion-dollar industry that they sell out all these mega churches and they pay tons of money to go and sin in the earth until you find out what's actually in the Bible. And you find out that Christianity is a lie. You find out that Islam is a lie. You find out that all these other religions are all based on what? Making you happy. Come on, young. Put on.
So like, what you bringing out is so heavy, right? Out of one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Most of Christ.
I don't know. Around the church right now, they got what they call the first gentleman. On two. And the first gentleman, I guess, is supposed to be the one that's replacing the first lady.
Well, hold time out. The who?
The first gentleman. Right? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is
let me lower my glasses.
You might listen up to this now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my thing is this, right?
The first gentleman is replacing the
has replaced already.
Has replaced
this man is married to another man, and his first gentleman. It's supposed to be quote unquote the first lady, but in his sense, it's the first gentleman.
And we wonder why the Lord is sending tornadoes.
That's right. But this is my thing, right? So whenever we make a TikTok video, we say this is Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
They get mad at us. But this is the thing, is like, if you believe the law, statutes, commandments is done away with, then that's okay what's going on in the Christian church. So when I say it's Christianity, what's the problem?
Right.
So why?
Right. Yeah. You just don't want to hear it. Brothers that's in the I.S.U.P.K, we are the voice of correction for our people. You understand? And because and the scripture say, have I therefore become your what? Your enemy because I done what? Tell you the truth. We don't want to hear the truth. We like to hear those soft words or those smooth words. That's why we believe in the oppressor and his words. That's why we think that voting works. That's why we think that tornadoes, we can just pray about the tornadoes going away while we still high. But the Lord says, what in that verse again, Yonazar? He said, what?
I am he. He says, and there's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
There is, see that? While you thinking that you can pray to all these other gods, and you thinking that it's some special Dr. Sabi potion that's going to fix your life, that's not going to fix your life. The only fix that we have in understanding who we are is being obedient to the Father, man. No one else. But we don't understand that, Yonazar. So we hear all these tornadoes and we hear all these wars and rumors of wars. We are what? We are afraid. We're scared because we don't know who the Father is. Come on with it, Ayathan.
It's like if I may,
No,
you know,
push the that down at the bottom. Number two.
check.
Yeah, push it up.
So
Push
like
it up. That's 1, 2. Push it up.
Oh,
Is it all the way up? Oh, it's 3. Okay, go ahead, Yonazar. Ayathan.
So what's heavy about this is no side saying, you know, he unalive and he make alive, he wound and he heal. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that, you know, nobody could deliver you out of his hand. You know what I'm saying? The Messiah also said that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in Deuteronomy 28 was going to go back into captivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, no man shall buy thee. You understand? And like what I was saying was heavy about this is it ties to what he said then. No man ain't gonna free you. You understand? Like you in my hands now. Ain't nobody gonna free you from my hand. You understand? I'm punishing you. Ain't nobody gonna come and free you from this punishment.
No one. And that's the power that we serve. We serve a true living God that's in the Bible. While everybody else is serving what? Wood and stone. Everybody else is serving the cross. They bound down before the crucifix. And they walking around hitting their head. Yeah, turn that one down. They walking around hitting their heads on the rock in so-called Mecca, right? There is no God in that Christian church, y'all. The Lord that we serve is real and he's alive. And we see these things that are taking place. It should be a light bulb that goes off in your head and like, wait a minute. There is something that we're all doing that is upsetting the Most High. Once you read it, say, I kill and I make alive. It's something that we're not doing. Just like a good father, right? A good parent. The Lord is a man of what? The Lord is a man of war. So you think a man of war is going to allow you to live the way you want to live and not have any consequences to what you're doing? What Christians say, I'm blessed and highly favored for what? Why are you blessed and highly favored? What are you doing in your life that you know that solidifies that you're supposed to be blessed and highly favored? You're celebrating Christmas. Lord, show me Christmas in the Bible. It's not there. Show me Thanksgiving in the Bible. It's not there. Show me the 4th of July in the Bible. It's not there. So what is it that we blessed and highly favored for? No. In the I.S.U.P.K, we know why we're fortunate to be in the situation that we're in. You understand? And get the Lord a hand for allowing his mercy to be in this school, man. So, Yonazar, you said it was something else you brought up. You said the storms and Agent Orange, right?
If I may, sir.
Please, come on.
It was this one lady, she said that, and they showed it. She said the tornado picked up a house and threw our house like 100 yards across the field. And then dismounted like it was like twigs. You know, that was amazing.
Was she a sister or an oppressor?
No, she was an oppressor.
Well, Most High in Christ, give the Lord a hand for destroying that house. She can use that good old white privilege to go. They get insurance policy anyway. You know.
Yeah, they always get help.
Yeah, they always get help. You file your insurance policy because your roof about to fall in. Your insurance go up $200, bunker, y'all.
You know, it's funny. I don't want, if I may, like I'm looking at the houses, right? And they're basically wood frame houses. They know they're in tornado alley, right?
Mhm.
But yet the houses are so flimsy, man. I don't understand that.
Oh, yes, you do, because you understand that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You know what? I was Commander General Hunter brought this out. He said that the oppressor is so diabolical, right? Did you know that back in the day, the bridges, well, they had already, the schools were segregated, right? But then the bus routes that the buses could go, they was also designed like because of the height of the bridges, the the buses couldn't go to the white neighborhoods. Y'all heard that before? Never heard that? Like you know, like the overpass of a bridge, right? Like it was so low that the height of buses could not go to the white neighborhoods. So your bus route was everything that's in your neighborhood was designed to what keep you in.
Salakia, sir.
Please.
Today, I was reading today, and you know how they ran US 47 through the black community here in Durham. We all know about that, right?
Right. Come on.
They ran in Detroit in 1963. They ran 375 right through the middle of the black community in Detroit and destroyed it.
Let me show y'all who the oppressor is in the Bible. Can I show y'all who these other nations are in the Bible? Y'all mind? Akashka, do me a favor. Give me Psalms 83, Bible Kushah. And shalom, y'all, by Shema Shakutah. Salakia. Can you hear me? Give me Psalms 83 in the Bible. Let me take the time out and show y'all who the oppressor is in the Bible. Let me show you who these other nations are and how they deal with us according to what's in the Bible. Because what's in the Bible is written for our what? For our learning, right? If somebody else got it, you can read it. You can read it,
sir. I got it.
Please come on and read it, brother.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 83, starting at verse 1.
Salaki, everybody got it? Psalms 83, verse 1. Here, make sure everybody got it. All the Akim have it? Most High Christ. Go ahead and read it, Kashka.
Can't, sir. Keep not thy silent, O God.
Mm-hmm.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Oh, go ahead.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
Mm-hmm.
and they that hate thee lifted up their heads,
Mm-hmm.
and have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. We're going right back into what Yonazar was saying earlier. This is who's writing this right here?
This is King David.
This is King David. And what is taking place in the beginning of this verse, Yonazar?
A prayer.
A prayer. See, this is how you know. This is what you should pray for. When you say in your prayers, stop praying about those lucky lottery numbers that you've been seeking out. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for that 35, 45, 60. What's his name? Mike Epps. Stop doing that Mike Epps prayer. Nah, it's not gonna happen now. You know what I'm saying? You might well cut it out. Stop doing that. Stop praying for that woman with the nice breasts and the big butt. You thinking she just the answer to all your prayers. Sis, stop looking for Morris Chestnut. He's not coming. You understand? You're not going to get what you want. You're going to get what the Lord wants you to have. But in time, this is what you should pray for. You should pray for the victories over your enemies. You understand? You want to pray for being able to identify, okay, Lord, don't let me fall for this trap dealing with these other nations. Allow me to have the strength to go forth and do your will, Father. You understand? And give me the grace. And Father, forgive me for all my sins. Not your lucky lottery numbers. Not your horoscope. Not let Lord, I hope this birthday party go off. Hope everybody show up to wish me a happy birthday. But read verse 3 again for me, Acosta.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 83 and verse 3.
This is going to explain the other nations and how they deal with us, right? Read on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
The other nations have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Who are thy people? This is very specific, Bunky, y'all. This is not talking about everybody. When somebody says thou or they or them, they're talking about somebody. You're talking about somebody very specific. You're not talking about everybody. What are the crafty counsel or crafty ways that they deal with us, Yonazar? You just said it. What you just say?
They destroy us economically to keep us poor.
Can somebody else tell me other ways that they destroy us?
So I can say
Come on.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. Great one. Anybody else? What else?
So Salakia, sir, drugs. You know what I mean?
Right. Illegal substances. What else?
Like
Come on.
that alphabet community.
Ooh, the LBGTQRSLMNOPZ. I mean, hey, I heard they added numbers in there. They done ran out of alphabets for done. They done said LBGTQ, the 1, 4, and 5. You can't even say 1 and 5 no more. Huh? 1 and 1, like I love myself. I can marry my. That's what they going with this thing, Bunky, y'all. Please, come on.
The school to prison pipeline.
The school to prison pipeline. You wonder why the cafeteria is set up just like the prison. The education system is flawed.
It's like it, sir.
Come on with it, Yonazar.
Show business.
Show business, man. The oppressor knows that. Guess what? If you can't read and write, what are you gonna do? Try to sing? How many more rappers do we need in the black community? Every nigga I know got rhymes.
So that can
Everyone, everybody know that spits. Every sister I know can sing, at least in the shower. How many do we need more Patti LaBelle's? Why the other nations come over here and get rich off us? They take crafty counsel off against us, man. All the nice chicken joints, what are they at in our neighborhoods? But do we own them? You know who own them, don't you? Taquan Lee own the joint, huh? The China Garden, all that. They own those joints. That chicken fried rice that we love, all the cooking that sisters can do, we can't come up with a chicken fried rice restaurant. No, because they know how to deal with us, man. The other nations know exactly how to deal with us, whether it's alcoholism, education, finances. You know what I'm saying? Like the school to prison pipeline, all those things go against us, man. The scripture said they have taken crafty counsel against our people. Who's our people? Us.
It's like it, sir.
Come on.
Like, one of the things that really angered me, sir, is that, they bring in a 1,000 Kenyans, troops over to Haiti, man. That really pissed me off. Because they hate Africans, right? This shows how much they hate us, but they'll put Africans over us. They're going to bring 1,000 Kenyan troops to police Haiti. That's insane, but they're going to do it.
A quick question I have: Who is the they that we're speaking of?
The oppressor.
The oppressor. That's another. See, there's things that are happening all around us day in and day out that we're not even considering, because the Christian church has allowed us to just focus on what? Just you. The Christian church says you focus on whatever makes you happy, whatever that you're desiring, your lust. You only get one life to live. Ain't that what they say? Enjoy it. And then you have the leadership of the Christian church that is lying to the congregation. And you wonder why the men aren't taking their place in the society as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You wonder why our sister has gone to the life of whoredom. Sisters be 19 years old and have a OnlyFans account. And talking about they don't want to deal with no broke nigga, no 9-to-5 nigga. What the hell are you talking about? Your daddy was a 9-to-5. Your uncle is a 9-to-5. So you only see the value in men when they're offering you money. You only see the value in sisters when you're offering up some tail or some box. That's what we lowered ourselves to, because we're not understanding that the other nations deal with us in a crafty way. The Lord says, follow me. Like, in following the Lord, you can't do whatever that you want to do. It's not about what makes you feel good. But the other nations know it. They know if they put a stack of money in front of you, in our minds, it's a way to get out of the hood or to stun on another brother. They know if they put a brick of cocaine in your neighborhood because of the poverty and because of the oppression, they know what we're going to try to do with it. They had a whole the whole TV series called Snowfall about how our community was destroyed, and tell you how the DEA pushed dope in our neighborhoods. That's Salakia. And with that, I'm gonna turn it over to precinct captain of the Lord, Captain Nayathat Banyamya. Salakia,
Yeah, sure.
Christ.
Salakia, I don't want to cut you off there.
Captain Dua about the one.
Salakia about that.
It's an honor, sir. Thank you.
The Messiah in Christ. Okay. Boy. Where we at? What's the time right now? And this is what's the time? What time we in it right now? Go to Matthew, I think 16 and 1. You know what I mean? Yeah, questions, type it in, or just raise your hand. I think it's Matthew 16 and 1. All right.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting him, desiring him that he should show them a sign from heaven.
That he should what?
That he should show them a sign from heaven.
Right, and that's what's going on here today, right? All the signs that are showing up right now on the earth right now. You understand? Signs so much to say that the so-called Israelis did not God chosen people. You clearly see that. You know what I mean? You can see what wars and what rumors of wars taking place right now. China is doing training or doing simulation training to invade Taiwan. You understand? That's a rumor of war. You understand? This place, you know what I mean? What we in right now, Akim, boy, as the Bible said, these men that you're reading about, they would live. They don't want to live to see this timing. Not saying they ain't seeing this timing, but they would want to live to see with their own eyes right now. You understand? Read on.
Come on, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He answered and said unto them, when it is even, ye say, it will be fair weather, for
right.
the sky is red.
When it's even, you're saying what? It's fair weather. Right? What does that tell you about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? What does that tell you about Native? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What does that tell you about that?
We don't know what time it is. We don't know what time it is, and we don't really know what Christ was trying to teach the world or teach us.
Okay, but this part right here, read that part one more time for me.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red.
So, okay, so what is Christ telling them here? Kiyad one.
Slack, yes, sir. You know what I mean? This says about, you know what I mean, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian, that, you know what I mean, we pay more attention to the signs of heaven. You know what I mean? The things that, you know what I mean, superstition and all them things there. But when it comes to the most high word, Salakia, go ahead. Sir.
Okay. It's like this, right? If I don't want to give it. I'm looking for an example where I want you to walk into it. Okay, just explain what Christ is saying right here. What is Christ saying right here? He's saying what right here?
If I may, he's saying that when you could say it is going to be fair weather when you look up and see the sky is red.
So meaning what? They actually doing what? They actually doing what? They're actually
seeing. They seeing
yes.
and
they're
interpreting
seeing
what's
it.
happening.
Yes.
Answer.
What does that tell you about Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians? For example, with Eddie Long, right? They believe, okay, do Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? Especially the ones that go to church, do they believe that their pastor, you know what I mean, is not molesting kids, abusing women? For example, Eddie Long. Where do you think his congregation taught?
Salakia, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Every congregation think that their pastor is the man, like he's the righteous one.
For example, with P. Diddy, right? Everybody wanted to be what? P. Diddy. Until what?
Till he was exposed.
Until what?
Until they saw it on the screen.
That's it. So what does that tell you about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians?
Exactly, so we have to see.
Hold on. Come on. That's it. Come on.
So like if I may, so as Yahweh Shah saying here, like you may walk out and you see, you know, it's nice weather. You understand? So you're not really gonna be expecting that time, you understand, that you know the end times or you know the sign of heaven. But it's kind of gonna be like
no. I'm not. He's just saying them when they walk outside, they could see what the weather is going to be like. Meaning they look up to the sky and they could see what the weather is going to be like. It's just like today. You know, when you look up in the sky, you see gray clouds. What that mean? More likely it's going to do what? Rain. It's a nice blue sky. Come on.
Salakia, is he saying that they see what they want to see?
Like, no, they just seeing. It's like saying this: Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only see what's in front of them.
Okay, kind of one country.
You ever hear that saying? Like you only seeing what's in front of you. That's all. So P. Diddy, Commander YAHANNA knew that P. Diddy and them ain't, you know what I mean, SHIT. You understand? According to the Bible. We didn't have to do what? We didn't need a what? We didn't need a.
So like I said, we didn't need to see and we didn't need a video because we knew.
Yeah, we didn't need no video. We didn't need no sign, nothing. We didn't need that. We knew we knew he was that type of person. You understand? It was just a matter of what? Time. You understand? Right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we only see what's in front of us. So in other words, guess what? Do you think Blacks and Hispanics think America is going to be destroyed? They don't, because to them, they have what? To them, America has what?
The weaponry. Power.
Yes, the most powerful army on the face of the earth. So in their mind, they're what? They're safe. You ever hear people saying it's the end of it's coming to, we're in the last days, we're in the last days. I hear you saying we last days, but what you're doing, seeing that we're in the last days, what are you actually doing? What you're doing? Are you preparing? What you're actually doing? How you know we're in the last days? Right? Read on. Let's read on.
Come on, son. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 3. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today. For
Go
the
ahead.
sky is red and lowing.
Yes. So you know, just by looking up in the sky, you can tell. You can be a weatherman for 2 seconds just by looking up in the sky. Read on.
O ye hypocrites!
Oh, you
can
what?
discern, ye hypocrites! Ye can discern the face of the sky, but cannot discern the signs of the time.
You understand? They don't understand. They're not seeing the signs of time. We're not doing it. We can't see it. And of course, it's the pastor's fault. But then again, the pastor ain't holding a shotgun to your head and telling you come in the church. Right? The pastor ain't that, you know what I mean, ain't coming to your house, you know what I mean, and dragging you out your house and putting you in church. But he nonetheless will get the blame for the majority of it. That's why Christ said what? How we know the pastor going to get the majority of the punishment? What did Christ say? Come on.
Because they like supposed to be the shepherds. They were responsible for telling us the truth.
So what did, yes, what did Christ say out his own mouth?
Like the evil that you've done is going to return unto you, something to that effect.
In Matthew, I believe Matthew 5, right? When he said what? What did Christ say? Remember what he said? One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from what? This law. But if you do what? If you teach men to break the law, you will be what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
Yes. You understand? They're going to have to pay for it. You understand? All right? In the kingdom of heaven, they're going to have to pay for it. All right? Read on a little bit again.
So this is the book of Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
A what?
And a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
So okay, what were they seeking? What were they? What did they want to see? What do you think black people and Hispanics want to see before they start running in here?
So like, yes, sir. Proof.
Yeah, like, proof. What type of proof?
Like hard proof, like see the war start itself. Hear somebody say World War III has begun or something like that.
That's it. They want to see some evidence. You understand? We saying that we're in World War III, and we acting like if we're in what, World War III, by the way we're moving, by the way we're treating each other. You understand? We not waiting for a sign. We're not waiting for when the nuclear bombs are in the sky. Because some of us will. Some of us will. I remember somebody at camp, somebody say, when the shooting start, when the war start, come, you know what I mean, look for him. He coming. Too late. You understand? It's too late. Once it's you know what I mean, that it get here, it's too late. You understand? Read on.
Come on, sir. And there shall no sign be given unto it.
And there's a sign.
And there shall no sign be given unto it.
Yeah, so they waited.
They waited. The prophet Jonas.
They waited on a sign, but guess what? What's coming their way? What sign coming their way?
Slakia.
Come on.
Death angel coming your way.
What Christ saying here?
Oh, Slakia.
Wait, what is he saying? Read one more time.
Come on, sir. And there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
Yeah, so what is Christ saying?
So like, yes, sir.
Come on.
Christ, I go send him profit them. You know what I mean?
That's
if
it. Not to
profit them, so like.
That's it. You correct. Not to Zagabah. You correct also too. You understand? Like they're getting the sign because why? His prophets is on the street saying what? The end is what? Near. You understand? War is coming. We not like your pastor and telling you that what? Everything will be just fine. You know what you need to do? You need to go vote for for Biden. Don't vote for Trump. If Trump get in office, yeah, we going to war. We going to be in a war. Nigga, you're in a war already. You understand? You're in a war already. You know what I mean? It's almost like explaining to how many knew what a Cold War was? What's a Cold War?
It's a war. There's not physical fighting. It's like propaganda and political movement and strategy.
No, that's not Cold War. What's a Cold War? Look up the definition of a Cold War. Come on.
If I may, I think that's where it was just a Martian who could generate the most weapons and nuclear weapons.
See? Nah.
So like you, sir.
Come on. Sir. Hold on. Somebody said Saki here first.
Oh no, I think Akash said it. Go ahead, my bad. Pardon me. Go ahead.
No. Akash got said already. Come on, top one.
No, Costa, yeah, I was Akash said what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand an arms race, essentially.
Nah.
So like, yes, sir.
You saying cold COLD war?
Yeah, COLD.
Like propaganda.
No, look it up.
It says Cold War, a state of political hostility between countries characterized by threats, propaganda, and other measures short of open warfare. The state of political hostility that existed between the Soviet bloc countries, and also it says Cold War, the competition between capitalism and communism to become the dominant global doctrine.
Okay, what they're not telling you is, instead of that Cold War with all the politics, there's fighting going on. You understand? Meaning this, America is fighting a Cold War with what? With who? With Russia. How?
With Ukraine.
Yes, with Ukraine. You think who's fighting Russia?
The U.S.
Yeah. You know how you know the U.S. is fighting Russia? Because them bombs have what? Made in where? Made in U.S. of A.
Exactly. Made in America.
Come on. Yes. You understand?
Like it, sir.
So all that political thing they're talking about there, that Cold War is yes, they're setting up arms, but it's fighting actually about to start. Come on. And it could be going on too. Come on.
So Ukraine, if I may, sir, Ukraine is now asking for more missiles so that they can shoot
No, they're begging. But go ahead.
They're begging for more missiles so they can shoot into Russian territory now. That's where they want to escalate.
Yes. They're not asking for they have the capability to shoot into Russia. What they're doing is NATO and parts of Europe is asking for them to turn it up. You understand? They're asking for them to turn it up because they know once who comes into office and who is going to come into office.
Good old Trump.
Yeah, once Trump get in, all them niceties they get in, more likely is going to stop. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I mean? But I know him stopping ain't going to stop World War III from coming. Right. And the Lord will find another way, some other plan for that to come in. You understand? They did what they tried to pull out of Afghanistan, but guess what? Where they went right back in, they're still where?
Salakia, sir.
Wait,
In the Middle
come on.
East.
They're still in the Middle East.
Kind
They're
of
still
one
there. You understand? Though it looked like what? Israel and Hamas fighting is really what? Hezbollah. Then you have who? Iran. Then you have all those other factions that's fighting also too. You understand? Like Lord, he gonna find a way for justice and judgment to come on this earth. You understand? For all these nations that had us in captivity, that ain't nobody pay for us yet. Everybody crying for the Palestinians. Everybody crying for the Palestinians. Every nation is crying for them Palestinians. Crying for them. You understand? They want justice for Palestine. When ain't nobody crying for justice for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Anybody cry for justice for them babies on the border? Locking up them Mexican babies on the border, separating them from their parents. Ain't nobody cry for ain't no school had no protest for that. Any of your Ivy League school protests over locking up Hispanic children on the border? No. None whatsoever. Ain't no sweat. All right. Give me in your Apocrypha, I think is it 9 and 6? Ezra's. I think the second Ezra's 9 and 6. All right. Who got it from me?
I got it, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 6.
Skip up to 1. I think 1 is getting you a good explanation too, right?
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
You understand? And there's the angel speaking to Ezra. Ezra's telling them what? To measure the time. Measure it. Read on.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before.
Right. Read on.
Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
You understand? So he told Ezra's what to look for. He told Ezra's what to look for. Right? And the angel is reiterating to him here right now. Yo, I tell you what to look for. Measure the time. You understand? Look and see what's going on the earth today. Watch and see what's going on the earth today. You understand? In Papua New Guinea. What country that is? What nation is that? What people? The Papua New Guinea.
That's Jaffet, but they're under Indonesia.
All right.
Indonesia rules over them.
Papua New Guinea is Indonesia.
Kanawan Khan.
All right. So those are heathens, and how much of them record again? How much of them died? Approximately how much?
When, sir?
Oh, you all hear about that?
Sir.
Talking about that landslide?
Good. Yeah, how much of them died?
It says about as many as 2,000 people buried under rubble in Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
It says the landslide hit the remote village of Keokalam, about 600 kilometers, 372 miles northwest of the capital of Port Moresby at approximately 3 a.m., leaving a scar of debris that humanitarian workers said was as big as 4 football fields.
Cool, boy.
Said this phenomenon slammed tons of rocks and mud into locals' homes as they slept, and rescuers struggled to reach such a remote part of what is already Asia's poorest nations, leaving villagers no choice but to dig through the collapsed mountainside with whatever tools they had. It shows a picture of just poor locals using sticks and everything to try to dig their loved ones out the mud.
Brother, trust me, you don't want to be caught in a mudslide. You do not. You understand? It's gonna be, you're gonna be breathing what? Dirt, mud. And it's that sound like a painful death. You know what I mean? You know, it's to be sleeping and you hearing, you feeling the earth moving. It's not an earthquake, it's a mudslide. And how much of them lost their lives? They say over what?
2,000.
Over 2,000. And then you had the tornado. How much people lose their life in this tornado that touched down right here in America?
21.
How much?
I heard 21.
21 and counting, right? 21 and counting. Right? Read on.
The scripture, right, Ezra?
Yeah.
Who was read? Yanazar?
Tawada.
Darash got it. Hold on. Trooper Darash got it.
I got it. Verse 2, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world.
You see what?
Earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Earthquakes and
uproars.
Uproars. You understand? These things taking place right now on the earth. Where is okay? Where is there not an uproar? You understand? That's the easiest thing to answer right now. Because there's uproars where there's uproars.
Everywhere.
There's uproars everywhere about the Palestinians. There's uproars of college campuses in the cities. You know, uproars abroad.
And what they're not bringing out to is uproars all the way in Africa.
Right. Yeah. Right.
All them countries, even in them Arab countries right now, there's uproars because of the Palestinians and them that they're not bringing, because them people across there more than likely had to quell that joint quick before it get out of hand. Come on.
I saw in one African country, they had stopped the people from illegal mining. They were mining the lithium illegally, and so the government tried to stop them, put it that way, and then it was like an uproar over that because that was their hustle.
Yeah,
that was an uproar as well. That was another uproar.
Yeah. So it's going on right now, taking place right now. And we measuring the times. Just like the angel told Ezra to do. We measuring it. And we looking and seeing how certain prophecies that was said is what? Now coming to what? It's coming to pass. Right? Read on.
Verse 4. Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Days that what?
That were before thee, even from the beginning.
Boy, oh boy. Read on.
Verse 5. For as like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Right? So you say everything what? How's it what?
Beginning and end.
Yes. All right. You started off with what? With we started off in Egypt with Pharaoh. The Egyptians had an empire. The Greeks had an empire, it fell. The Romans had the empire, it fell. You understand? The Japanese had an empire, that fell. Chinese, all of them had the empires, it what? It fell. We think what happened to America? Think America going to stand? It has a beginning and it's going to what? there's going to be an end to it. You understand? How many of you heard the saying that the earth is okay? This comes from the oppressor though. The earth apparently has a reset button. You ever hear that? You ever hear them saying that? Mentioning that?
I heard him.
Yeah, that reset button is what you're reading about right now. But the problem is they think the reset button is between who? Who's the reset button between?
It's like nature. Like they consider it like nature.
No, okay, but right now on the earth, right? They're saying that there's a reset button that has to be pressed, right? Between who?
So lucky, sir, between the G8 or whatever and BRICS. You know what I mean? Between US and BRICS.
Between the US and Russia.
God.
You understand? We could say the BRICS, but bet you about $some. Somebody is the head, somebody is the tail. You know what I mean? Esau cannot fool me that everybody gonna come to the table. Then who gonna serve? Who gonna serve when we at the table? Or when they're at the table? Ain't no sweat. But that's the reset button right there for you. That's what they think. What does the Bible say though? Read on.
Verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
So what is he saying? Read that one more time.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and ending in effects and signs.
Ending, effects, and what?
And signs.
And signs. Brothers, we in it right now. Yeah, I know you all know we in it. But the brothers and sisters who are online watching, we in it. Go ask your pastor if we in it. Go ask your pastor if we in it. And then ask him to prove that we're not in it. And see what he say. You understand? Read on.
Verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall abide to escape by his works and faith, whereby ye have believed.
Right? So no, carry me to what you call it again, to what you call it again, carry me to where it speaks about for Esau is the end of the world. That's the reset button right there for you. You understand?
That's second Ezra. Was that 6 and 9?
Go ahead.
This is the book of second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau is the what?
The end of the world.
That's your reset button right there for you. You understand? That's your reset button right there for you. Read on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Meaning what? When the Lord destroyed this place, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we're going to be in what? In rulership. And we deserve to be in rulership right now. You see the chaos that's going on in the earth right now?
Kind of want con.
I mean, you see the chaos that's going on in the earth right now. I don't think you all see it. I hope that they don't jack them up for what about to show you all here. I try to get it right to show you that, you know what I mean, black people, you know what I mean, we need to help these oppressors. They're doing a piss poor job in running this place.
Right.
Piss poor job. There's wars, rumors of wars all over this earth. Why? Give me that in I think it's Proverbs, where it say when the wicked is in rulership. When the wicked is in rulership.
28, 12, 28.
So, sir.
Come on.
Can we read verse 10 real quick?
Come on.
What says, the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions as asked thou not. You know what I'm saying? Just showing that these other nations don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the scriptures say they spittle. You know, they don't mean nothing. They don't matter at all.
They do not, brother. You're right. They do not mean anything to the Lord. All right. This fight is for either we going to run the earth or who going to run the earth? Or the oppressor. Yeah. Them Chinese, all the technology they have, good luck with that. Good luck with that. You know what I mean? The Africans, you know what I mean? Good luck with that, Mutubu. You know what I mean? But we know what the Bible said. This whole fight for power is really between us and them, which is the oppressor. Right? Who holding 1-1?
I got it, sir. This is the book of Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
When the what?
When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
The people what?
Mourn.
The people mourn. Now, what is that saying, Ak? What is that saying?
It's saying that when the wicked rule, you know, the people are not happy. They're being treated unjustly because the wicked are in rulership, and they are mourning because of the conditions that are brought about by the wicked rulership.
That's right.
All right, sir.
Come on.
So, like, I was just gonna add to what also Yonder I was saying. You know what I'm saying? That morning, you know, like George Floyd family was in mourning, Trayvon Martin family, Sandra Bland, Emmett Till, you know what I'm saying? Is all these people are mourning. We in mourning because the righteous are not in authority. You understand? We see our children, our family members unalive, and the person who unalived them gets to walk free. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happens.
That's right.
So, like it, sir.
Come on.
So I just have a question on this scripture, sir.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. So, you know, we're saying like, you know, when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. When the wicked bear the wicked, people more. So, like, obviously, Yanazar, obviously, Thumb was saying, you know, right now, of course, our people are in mourning, you know, because we're treated a certain way. So when we have, you know, so when Christ comes back and now, you know what I'm saying, Israel is in rulership. Now we know the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, is the devil. Scriptures tell us he not getting no mercy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a dub for him. But like, will the other nations will they rejoice? Because we're, you know, Israel, we're you know, we'll rule in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We also say they going into slavery, but you know, is the in a way where they'll kind of be happy that they're not under the oppressor no more type thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like how I'm just trying to figure out how to reconcile that. Like, yeah, when the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. You know what I'm saying? But heathens are still going into slavery. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out how to word it.
Okay, how to okay, I think I think I have an idea what you're speaking about, right? Okay, for example, right? Okay, take this for example, right? Okay, this one is more recent, right? Meaning this, what happened to the so-called Jewish people with the Holocaust, right?
Sir.
Okay, from what happened to them, I believe it was in 30s with World War II, somewhere around there, right? To now, right? What's there? Have they received justice?
Sir.
Sir.
Now, okay, what's the relationship between them and Germany now?
I mean,
Like, sir,
it's like
Germany sends them reparations for the things that happened to them.
Yeah, is Germany crying right now about it?
sir.
They're just fine.
Okay.
You understand? It's okay. When Christ come back, okay, I don't want to give you it. Okay, has anybody paid for slavery?
Sir.
Okay, is any nation on the planet making any efforts to compensate black people for slavery? Okay. Now, what is the so-called white fear?
So
What
like
is white fear? Come on.
they fear not being in power.
Salake, sir.
Come on.
Besides the great replacement theory, they fear that we get mad enough and realize that we had never got justice and come together. They don't want us to even get mad.
So,
like,
so
we're gonna have to pay for this.
So in other words, they know they what?
They know that we never got justice.
They know that they're guilty.
They're guilty, common sir,
for a crime, and they know that what? If you commit a crime,
you should be punished.
You have to what? Pay for yes. Yes, you have to pay for it. You can't commit a crime to the so-called oppressor and he just gonna do what? Sit back and watch you just walk the earth and with your head sticked up in the air?
Right.
Oh hell no. You're gonna pay for it. You understand?
It's like it too, sir.
Come on.
That's why they did such a great job in trying to get rid of and hide the critical race theory, because that will birth the evidence and proof that of slavery, of oppression, and it will spark the minds of these young children like, oh hell no, you did this to my grandmother, you did this to my people, we need justice. We are, the old heads already hollering, well, the UPK, we're screaming justice. But if that critical race theory was going through, we know in the UPK we teach it, but the school system, that would include, kids, some people thinking like, oh no, we need justice for this, and they got it. They can't have that. They can't have the children knowing how they got these 100 acres in this mall or this, boat on the French Riviera. They can't uncover that.
So sir, I got a precept.
Give me it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94. And I'll just start with verse 5. They break in pieces thy people, O Lord, and afflict thine heritage. They slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Yet they say, verse 7, yet they say, the Lord shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it.
Yeah. That's what I think. As David is saying here in Psalms. That's exactly how they think. But the Lord sees it. And guess what? Okay, give me where it says even the animals and them know who the wicked is, the beast is. You know what I'm talking about? And now while you're all doing that, right? Tab 1. Brother, get ready to back everything up on this channel.
Come on, sir.
Salakia.
Come on. This the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 7. But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Verse
you know why you'll have to ask these animals that? Why? Read on.
Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee. And the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Most High hath wrought this?
You understand? Like you're gonna have to ask all of this to the animals, to the fishes, to the earth. Why? Because we have a wicked people in rulership. And just to give it in okay, not to give it in a nutshell, but tab one. What is the problem in the earth today?
So what is the problem in the earth today?
If you had to summarize it, if you had to diagnose the earth today, like something had to happen to the earth for the earth to start to heal itself.
I would say that the earth could heal itself immediately if Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians were, you know what I'm saying, if we were taken out of captivity, if we were out of slavery.
Tab one.
Yes, sir.
I want you to put I'm giving you a sword in your hand.
Yeah.
All right. Spiritual sword, people. I know you all, nut cases out there. You all think we're talking violence. Spiritual tab one.
Come, sir.
What would you do? What would you have to do for this earth to heal?
Destroy the oppressor.
He has to go, Ark.
Come.
He has to go. If he does not, brother, let me ask you this question right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Where's my Damn. Oh boy. Hold on. Give me one more minute. I'm trying to pull something up here, tab one.
Come, sir.
If not, I just had to pull my entire screen up. All right. Let me see if now. All right, tab one. You can see that there, right?
Come, sir.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can make it big. You can see it?
Come, sir. Come, sir, I see it now.
All right. What you're seeing right here?
Prisoners pose in liberated Nazi concentration camp and hunger crisis in Gaza. What to know?
Okay. These two pictures are, one is from when? From 1901.
Probably it's liberated Nazi concentration camp, so somewhere probably between 1943 and 45, somewhere around there.
And this one on the right is when?
Probably definitely within the past probably 6 months, maybe a year.
A year? Nah, brother. This to 2024. This is 2024. This was 2-3 months ago.
Come on, sir.
Right? Who caused this?
The oppressor, sir.
Yeah. Who is the problem?
The oppressor, sir.
Yeah. He is the problem. When he is gone, Ark, the earth is going to rejoice. When he is not in power, the earth is going to rejoice. He's the one that causing all the pain on the earth. That's why he had to come up with what? With the devil. That's why he had to come up with all these, you know what I mean, these religion to do what? To spread propaganda to what? To confuse the earth, to confuse you.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Like, he is the problem. You understand? And the earth knows it. You understand? They know it.
So like I said,
come on.
So with that being said, so then when we rule, so if I'm following you, you know, things like this, you know, the kind of, you know, decadence, you know, pestilence, and you know, just all the negative things that the oppressor puts forth into the world won't exist, right?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so when we, you know, some Moabite comes up to the camp or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and we say you going into slavery, right? Now, of course, we, like I said, he's not the oppressor, so we're not putting him on the same level, but the kind of slavery that they're going into is like, I'm trying to just, you know, get it right. Like, they'll be our slaves, but they won't be oppressed in this fashion. Like, they won't be, will they even be oppressed to the degree that we were oppressed? Because what we went through was worse than all of this.
You straight. You're right. Give me in the Bible where it says reward her double.
Come on, sir. Select.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And
double unto her.
And what?
And double unto her. Double according to her works.
Double unto her. You understand? Right? Read on. I know. Tab on. Who is it? When they say reward her, who is the her?
So like, sir, I was, I believe it's talking about the oppressor, like as in like Babylon. You know what I'm saying? The daughter of Babylon, America.
Yes, they're going to be rewarded double. Not just America. You understand? The so-called Europeans. You understand? The Russians. You understand? The French, the Spaniards, America, England. The whole Caucasian family. They are the problem right now on the earth. Don't think it's just America, because if we were under Russia, it would be the same. I don't know why people think it would be different. I don't know why they think it would be different. It will be the same. And what people don't understand is this. The Lord created what? Over what? I think it's about 18 nations on the earth, right? And give every one of them what? What did the Lord give every one of them? What did he give us?
A heritage, sir.
Yeah, yes. I'm more so on the point of land. You understand? Borders. Give you land, he give you borders. You understand? And then he set you up with what? With rules, which we say today is what? Those are what? Laws and what? Statutes he gave us. You see where I'm going with the tab one? We don't. You may continue.
No, I understand, sir.
Right? He gave us. He gave everybody where they're supposed to be. But you have the oppressor. He didn't want where what the Lord gave him. What did the Lord give him?
He gave him the mountains.
Yes. He was banished on the face of the earth because he was what? He was a murderer from the beginning. He's the only man on the earth to this day that does not have any what? Pigmentation. No melanin. And this is what I don't understand. For the love of me, these Jewish people, do they have melanin in their skin?
Sir.
No. So which means they're just like any American, just like any what? Englishman. Meaning what? An Englishman could pass for him, or American could pass for him, or French could pass for him, or a what? Russian or Poland could pass for him, or German could pass for him. Why? Because they're family. You understand? They're family. That's why they don't want them to do what? That what do they call that stuff with your blood? That what is genetics?
DNA.
Yeah, DNA. They don't want them to do DNA testing because it's going to come back. They're 99% European. You understand?
It's illegal in Israel, DNA.
Yes, it's illegal unless you get a court order to take it. There's a reason why it's illegal, because it's going to show them as being what? Europeans. You understand? Right? Who's holding what for me? Go ahead, read on.
In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Filled to her what?
Filled to her double.
Filled to her double. That's what the Lord's saying to do. Give her double. Why? Because these people did what? They destroy us. Did the Lord, okay, did the Lord wanted to punish us? No, I shouldn't ask if the Lord wanted to punish us, but did the Lord punish us for not doing what he said to do?
Good one, Con.
Right? You know why I pulled back when I said what? The Lord wanted to punish us. Why did I pull back?
So like I said,
Mm-hmm.
He would have rather we had obeyed him.
Yes, that's it. That's why. Because I'd get cut. You understand?
Okay.
Right? He would rather that we obeyed him. But we disobeyed the Lord. So the Lord had no choice but to do what? Punish us, because he amana his word, right?
Okay.
Good?
Okay.
Now, with the Lord punishing us, the oppressor, he went overboard with it. He was not supposed to destroy us the way he destroys us today. Today, black people living in an open air prison, and we don't even know.
Okay.
We don't even know. Black people think they what? They're Americans. Black people think the Jamaicans, the Trinidadians, the Grenadians,
right,
the Mexicans. You understand? The Brazilians. They don't even know that they're Israelites. And every nation, the French, who the French had?
Haiti.
Haiti. You know why they had Haiti? Why I think they had Haiti? Let me see if you're all on the level of, you know, I mean, these politicians. Why you think they had Haiti? Come on.
Haiti was a haven of, it was once the richest nation in the Western Hemisphere at one point.
Okay.
And
but why did the French have Haiti?
The resources, they were able to make so much money.
Okay. Come on.
They were basically casting lots, you know what I mean? Them come to agreement.
That's it. That is it. You know why they have Haiti? Because they know that the Haitians are Levites. So guess what? French, you all hold them. They know the Benjamites were what? Were Benjamin. You know, Banyamian. England, you hold that. I'm going to hold on to that. America had what? The Negroes. Them is the Judites. You all hold on to them. And you all press their foot on their neck. And the Gadites. And the Seminole Indians. You understand? America get to divide it up because they were the what? They were the ones that uprooted these other nations, like the Netherlands. You understand? England and France and the Spaniards. Who held on to Brazil? The Portuguese. You understand? Then you had what? Then you come down to South Central America. You had what? The Spaniards and them holding on to them. They sat down. That's why the Bible said what? They were what? Confederate against thee. They knew what they did. They divided up God's chosen people. You understand? And now the language, but you know what I mean? They try to use the language to what? Separate us. You understand? But the Lord, he gonna remove that language barrier. You understand? That language barrier ain't gonna be no problem. Remember the brothers that was speaking in tongues, right? Miracles are going to happen, Mark. You understand? The brothers back then heard what? Heard the Portuguese language and understood it. Never learned a lick. It was a miracle. But they heard it and they understood. That's why they say how these men in here speaking this language. Because it's going to come. It was a miracle. The Lord is going to remove that barrier, that language barrier, that the oppressors and them try to put up to do what? To separate us. So now guess what? The Haitians think they're what? What do the Haitians think they are? Because they speak French.
They think they're French.
Not French. Who again speak French?
African, sir.
Them Africans.
Senegal.
You understand? Yeah, them Africans. You hear Africans speak. He knows his dialect and he knows that French dialect too.
So I guess, sir.
Come on.
I got a precept.
Come on.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
For then will I turn to the people a pure language.
Yeah. It's coming
that
back.
they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent.
That's it. They're gonna have a serious problem on the hand. Trust me. They think them Al Qaeda and them Hamas and them is problems. Oh, wait till black people wake up. And the problem with it is this. What will be the difference between us and Hamas and them other nations that fighting the oppressor? What will be the difference?
So like it, sir.
Come on.
We got the Most High to fight for us.
That is true, but what's the other thing? What's that other thing that we have? Or I should say what we have. What's the other thing we won't need or we won't have? Remember your oppressor, he's carnal.
Sluggy.
Come on.
A military.
We gonna have a military. We have one right now.
Oh, you're talking US, you're talking black folks, Sluggy.
Come on.
Salakia, sir. Our war is not carnal, it's spiritual.
That's it. That's the difference. Remember Moses didn't lift a finger, but the Egyptian army was in the bottom of the Red Sea. You understand? Like Esau think what? One day, black people are going to do what? Rise up with arms like who? Like Nat Turner. Why do you think they don't want to teach you about Nat Turner? Because they're scared to piss that you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be a problem on their hands. You understand? But that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case. The problem is once we wake up and start crying to the Lord, that's when the problem is going to start. And it started because we are crying unto the Lord. What's the prayer we say? Send what? You all know the prayer we say. We might have to start saying it at the end of class now. You're forgetting? What's the prayers?
So that is, sir. Evil and curses.
Yes. And it's happening right now. It's happening right now. Do you know how many of you know the you all heard about the pier? Let me see if I could pull this up for you here quick. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Now, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. You all heard about the pier that America built for to bring food in for the Palestinians?
Sir.
Oh, cancer.
Oh boy.
Like,
come on.
You talking about the Gaza aid pier?
Yeah. What you heard about it?
It got destroyed by some rough water.
By what?
By the sea.
By who? By who? Yeah. Guess how much you pay for it? Make a big guess.
It said it was $320 million.
Yes. $320 million. And how it said was flushed down the ocean. At the bottom of the ocean and floating away. I saw a picture of the boat looking as rusty as can be, like they had it all the way back in World War II. The tugboat they had. You understand? We got a people that's running this place right now that don't know what to do with it. Have all the money, all the resources in the world to take care of everybody and everything on the earth. But instead, they do turn it to do what? To create havoc on the earth. You understand? Ain't nobody. Once Christ come back and we put in power ark with Christ, you think they'll be farming on the earth? They'll be farming if they want to listen. You understand? You gonna get, you know what I mean? You'll get a rude awakening. What the Bible say? Every what? Pull that for me. Every knee shall bow. Pull that for me. Let me see if I get it fast for you. I know we up on the time. Anybody find it? I'll get it right now for you.
Come on, sir. Romans chapters 14 and 11.
Go ahead.
For it is written, as I live, said the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God.
Every what?
Every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God.
Meaning what? This earth going to be in what?
So like it's a subjection?
Yes, in order. It's going to be in total order under Christ. You understand? It'll be in total order under Christ. Ain't no politics you're gonna use to try and steal somebody's land. You understand? Ain't no politics you're gonna try to use to steal somebody's oil. Ain't no politics you're gonna try to use to try and what? Remove some president because you don't like him. You understand? Ain't no politics going to be used to try and do what? Try and say what? I'm bringing democracy and freedom to these people. None of that. That ain't going to happen when Christ returns. Everything will be in its place. And you better stay in line, or else there are going to be some problems. You understand? All right. Tabo one, did I answer your question?
Come on, sir.
All right. So just think about it like this: when black people, when Christ returned, and black people in rulership, this place is going to, you know, I mean, everybody going, how to put it, everybody going to have what they need. Ain't going to be no problem, no reason for you to try to step out. You understand? But there's one person that you know, I mean, one person with that mindset that always try to do what? Let me know, go to Genesis. Go to Genesis 27. I think it's Genesis 27. This earth, the balance of power in this earth has always been between us and them. Has always been.
So what verse, sir?
Genesis, I think, carry to where I think was it Isaac that was giving the blessing to Jacob?
Sir.
Is it 27 and 28 or 28 and 27? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. 27 and 28, sir.
27 and 28, okay. Read that.
Sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 28. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine.
You understand? So this is Isaac speaking to Jacob. And Jacob is the father of what? The 12 tribe of Israel. You understand?
Okay.
The father of the 12 tribe of Israel. So he's telling Israelites that what? You're going to get basically what? He's telling Israel that he's going to be given what? What is his inheritance? Read on.
So verse 29. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee.
So he is telling what? He's telling Israel that what? What is his inheritance?
So like you said. Whole earth.
The entire earth. That's it. The entire earth belongs to us. But guess what? There's somebody who that ain't sitting well with. And have, you know what I mean, basically concocted a plan that has lasted over what? Hundreds of years. You understand? Took we name, and now there's a war they're fighting right now, saying what? What's the war they're fighting right now? Israel. What does Israel hold take? What they're trying to get?
Salakia, sir. They want the whole Middle East for the beginning.
Yeah, that's what they want. And why do they want it?
Salakia, sir, because the Middle East is originally the land of Israel, the land that the Most High promised to the 12 tribes.
And according to them, that's their land. You understand? That's their land, according to them. When that's not their land. That ain't their land. It's it belongs to who? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. What they have been doing since they came down the mountain, the mountains, the Caucasus Mountain, was what? What have they been doing? What is the nice word they use?
Deception and war.
That, yeah, or colonizing, right? Or what you will call what? Pillaging the earth, stealing. Since they came out the Caucasus Mountain and joined the Macedonian army, and you know, it's history from there. You went to what, Alexander the so-called Greek, and it just keeps steamrolling from there. No, almost every, I would say, upper class people in these Arab nations are who? Are descendants of these Greek babies.
Hey, so, sir.
Come on.
So, like, I have a question that's off topic.
Is that
Come
too
on.
loud?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, this is in regards to the spirit of the law versus the letter of the law. Let's say it comes up by a member of the school, and let's say he wants to, in his expression, he wants to, let's say, dye his hair blonde. Let's say he has a blonde afro or blonde braids or something like that. But he state, there's no law purple. Let's say you want to dye his hair purple. But is there no direct law that says you can't dye your hair purple? But yet, is there a spirit on that? Where is the judge? Where's the gauge of that? And how is that something where the brother needs to go to counsel and maybe it's looked upon to see how, if it has an effeminate spirit on it, and
okay,
another,
you don't want, okay, just to be clear, are you speaking about dyeing your hair on the whole, or just dyeing it certain colors?
Nah, not dyeing it as a whole. Like if it was dyed black or something like that, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying something that is flamboyant. Something.
Okay, so you're talking more like a brother coming here and he want to dye his hair pink.
Come, like Kwame. Come, sir.
Like he want to dye his hair pink.
And what if the brother says, is there where there's no law, there's no sin?
Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat, brother. But you can't dye your hair pink up in here. ain't no sweat. It's just like is there a law to wear all black?
Sir.
No. You come up in here with some, your hair dye pink, brother. Ain't no sweat.
Salaka cap.
Is he young man? What flavor, whatever? I don't know. Come on.
It's like if I remember back when we was coming up, like if we didn't have the fringes on the jeans, and you was telling me like, look, you do that again, you won't speak or you won't read. It's like you can't even really come to camp if you're not dressed with proper camp attire.
Like, that's it. You know what I mean? And the UPK have certain standards, and we're gonna keep that standard. Come on.
Sir.
Hold on. Zion, tab on you're coming after Salaki. Zion.
Come on. Would that go into sustaining from the appearance of evil, sir?
Because
it I guess the stereotypical or the stereotype that would go into dyeing your hair pink is like, brother, what you trying to prove? Like, what is that you're trying to do with your, you know what I'm saying?
I would say that, but just hold up on that. For now, you understand. But I know that okay, I have never, since I've been in the school, I've never seen anyone dye their hair pink, no purple. You understand? And when I say person, meaning brother, you understand? All right, because I think that's what you're asking about, right? Iraq, you this is more pertinent to brothers.
Blonde, pink, blonde, you concert.
You understand?
And whereas in the world, let's say in the world, it's accepted, but how do you explain that it's not a direct law, but there is a spirit on it?
Okay, that I'm
to other things like a gateway to flamboyancy and being an effeminate.
Okay, I would have to go with the one that Zion, pull that one you're talking about. You understand? It's certain things you wanna keep. Just stay away from. You know what I mean? And get counsel before you do it if you're unsure. You know what I mean? So I'll have to go with this one for now, but for sure will either ask a question on Thursday or get more more precept on it. All right. So Akim, please.
Salaka, sir.
Come on.
He said like what Paul said in the scripture, I'm paraphrasing, where everything is
like everything is permitted or everything is. Yeah, I forget how it go.
It's expedient.
Find it.
I forget what scripture it is, but I know I heard it.
Yeah, because it's the same. Iraq is the same spirit like wearing all black. Is the rules of the school. And we you know what I mean? You want to be a trooper up in here, you wear all black. It's the same thing when it comes to, you know what I mean? For sisters, they come into class, they have to, you know what I mean, dress a certain way. You understand? It's certain rules that come with being in here.
And Salak, on that note, if a sister dyed her hair, would that would be more accepted than if a brother dyed his hair blonde? But let's say if a sister dyed her hair.
Blonde, I don't think blonde, you know what I mean? Some brothers I think have that light hair. That light blonde is what, like light brown?
Come on, but there was if I'm not mistaken, there was it was a curse, if I'm not mistaken, or some type of whorish connotation to blonde hair if you're making it blonde. Now it's one thing if it's naturally growing, but I just
so I just the scripture, sir.
Spirit with it.
Okay. I'm gonna get it fair, but go ahead and read where you have the Lahab.
Yes, sir. It's 1 Corinthians 6:12. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Is it like in that along those lines or lie?
I'm gonna get it for you all, right?
So
those are you know, I mean, good questions you all asking. I'm gonna get the answer for you. Come on. I think Zion, the one that Zion have, real, you know, I mean, close to it.
Come on. This is the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Verse 22, abstain from all appearance of evil.
Right, you understand? Read on.
Verse 23, and the very power of peace sanctify you wholly, and I pray the Most High your whole spirit and soul and body.
You know what that's like too? It's like with the e-cigarette. You ever see people smoking an e-cigarette? Who smokes the e-cigarette? Who smokes the e-cigarettes?
Salakia, sir. Young people, sir.
Young people, but when I say who's smoking, meaning what? Meaning this. When you ask, come on.
People that try to quit, they quit the other cigarettes.
Yes. Who's trying to quit. Correct. Right? Now, if you ask somebody who's smoking the e-cigarette, right? Are you smoking? What are they going to say? What think they're going to say?
So lucky, sir. It's a healthier option. Or no, I'm not smoking. This ain't smoke. This vape.
You understand? No, I don't think. I think vaping is vaping the same as electric cigarette. I think
it's the vaping. It's the vape. They call it vaping because it's vapor. It's not actual fire smoke. It's just vaporized. The same thing. E-cigarettes.
Okay, but with the vaping, I think they have oils in it. Right, they can put oils and stuff.
Liquid you pour in it.
Yeah, right. Liquid stuff in it. But I think with the e-cigarettes, it's just, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell to do to that e-cigarette, but
it's just
vapor. Come on.
It's just nicotine without the fire. It's just vapor. They both got nicotine. One is just like more smoke and vape clouds, and the other one's just clearer smoke, so it don't smell like actual burning nicotine. It's supposed to be, they call it healthier option or cleaner smoke.
Right. And now they basically, you know what I mean, somebody who is who's doing the e-cigarette will tell you that I'm not smoking. You understand? But it's an appearance of what? Something you're doing what? Evil. You understand? You can't come in here and say, Slack yesterday is an e-cigarette. Negro, you and that e-cigarette gotta go outside.
It's like a vegan shrimp. Like vegan shrimp.
So like sir.
Shaping it
yes.
Like
come on.
It's lion's mane. It's not really shrimp. It's vegan. It has shrimp flavor. It's lion's mane.
Yes, come on, Tabo one.
If I could, sir, that's I think going back to what Oversight Rock was asking is like, what's the gauge though? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like you might eat like beef bacon, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you got, you know, let's all be real. We all, you know, we know the word bacon from. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, but most people they grew up eating pork bacon. I don't know the etymology, but I'm pretty sure that bacon was associated with just pork for however long. Then some smart person decided to take turkey and cut it into strips and name it bacon, so that people that didn't eat pork could, you know, now I can eat something similar to that thing that's not that thing. So how do we show like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like the vegan shrimp is different from beef bacon.
Okay, I could okay.
So like it, sir.
Yeah, come on.
So, well, I'll get what you said, but those are two. I forgot what you call it in critical thinking. That's not the same thing. So, bacon itself it comes, you know. Okay, so vegan shrimp is unlawful. Period. But pork is unlawful. Beef is clean. So the bacon comes from the backstrap of the pig. So the area of the animal determines what kind of meat you can get. So actually, they were making deer bacon is a thing too, like the jerky. They cut thinly sliced pieces. It was like the bacon. Bacon is just a word that I think the oppressor may have called it. It's like sausage. Sausage is relative to whatever state or country you live in. But bacon is not the essence of that piece of meat. It's just what it's called. So you can have deer, you can have beef, you can have turkey, you can have chicken. They got chicken bacon. Yeah, so it's just the difference. Like vegan shrimp is not even like shrimp is unlawful, period. So why would you try to make something, a vegetable, into a shrimp shape, give it the shrimp flavor, and shape it like the shrimp, and then dip it in cocktail sauce? Like you might as well. That's like saying, "Oh, this ain't a blunt." Like you said, this is a vape, or this is you know, whatever they call it. This CBD. It's like, you know, but the food there is clean and unclean to decipher what's what. There is no clean shrimp. There is no clean oyster or crawfish. Yeah, can't do anything you smoke. Like there's clear lines that determine what's unlawful and lawful. But I get the expedient part, like dyeing your hair purple. There's no law against it. But there's no law against me banging my damn head against this table either. I just look stupid. Like, it's common sense.
No.
Like, it's some kind of practical. You know, it's practical. You got to be practical about it.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying, and as I say, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for you all. You know what I mean? But between now until I get it for you all, nobody dye their hair pink, please. You know what I mean?
And so like,
no purple.
Officer, I have a precept. I just wanted some more clarity with it, if that's
come on.
This is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry skull, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. And I'm thinking this is blonde hair, the blonding of the hair.
Okay. What's the reason though? What's the reason?
That's what I would like to know, sir.
You just read it. You just read it there.
Come, sir.
The person had leprosy.
Right. Come, sir.
So this was them gauging whether they still have it or not. You understand? So you know what I mean, sitting and that's why the Bible, you know what I mean, we say this is a book of what science also too. Remember what was causing the COVID-19 to spread? What was they telling us to do? To stop
eating bats.
Wash your hands.
Yes, that's the part you wanna look at. Yeah, the dietary law, but there was also telling us to what? Wash our hands also too. You understand? And in the Bible, it tells they would tell you to do what? Quarantine and how to quarantine. You understand? This bastard still wanted to make money, even though a plague was on the loose. You understand? So he rather you go to work. He rather you do all manner of, you know what I mean, whatever to bring, you know what I mean, to keep his kingdom running, basically. You understand? Instead of he shut everything down and deal with it, deal with the plague. But the Lord not with him. You understand? But the Bible, it tells you how to shut a plague down. Now the priest is giving you the basically a breakdown on how to deal with somebody who has leprosy, because leprosy is something that is what? Leprosy is what?
It's a disease.
It's a disease, but okay, meaning is it contagious? If I have leprosy and I come around you, yeah, I can pass it on to you. You understand? So the priest was making sure that it was gone before I even stepped foot back in the church. I should say not in the church, but in the temple. You know what I mean? It's school. You understand?
Common concert.
Right. But I'll definitely get that one for you. I forget how General had break it down when it comes to, you know what I mean, certain things. You know what I mean? But I remember that one way it's somewhere along the line that you have to stay away from their parents. You know what I mean? And to go to the rules of the school. You know what I mean? But I ain't go dwell on it no more. But we I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get it for you. All right.
I was gonna ask something else, but no sweat.
Okay, come on. If you're just gonna ask something else, come on.
No, it was gonna be like an appearance, like Salakia, like imitation crab meat. You know, I don't know. They say it's no crab meat in imitation crab meat, but I don't want to be caught looking like I'm eating crab meat.
You better not go buy no imitation crab meat. You better not. The Lord gonna be like, oh, you want some crab? Okay, I'll get some crab. You know what I mean? But nah, yeah, you want to certain things like that you want to stay away from, all right? But good question. Iraq, I'm gonna get the answer for you. All right.
Go concert.
All right. Any more before I let you all off? I wanted to get on that Pope. Boy, you all hear what the Pope say?
Oh yeah.
Was he wrong?
He was right actually this time.
Okay, what was he wrong for doing though?
I guess he didn't use the right acronyms, but I don't know. He was just I mean, he was speaking to himself really, but I mean, I'm just saying, like politically correctness, I guess as a pope, he can't say that. But I mean, who knows? I don't know what the hell he was.
Okay, meaning this. If I or you, one of us say use the word he used, right? Mm-hmm. We say these nasty, you know what I mean? Oh, the Lord going according to the Bible, the Lord is going to harm these F.
Right.
Right? We use the word he used. Are we going to have some press conference and apologize for using that?
Sir.
We're not slaves. We're not owned. We're free men. He's not.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But that goes to show that they rather please who? They rather please who?
Their daddy, the world. They rather please the world.
Yes, they rather please man. You understand? That is proof the Catholic Church is not of God. You're going to apologize for using a word that, you know what I mean, that is used for them. You understand? Just not say it again. That's all. You're gonna sit down and say I should not do that. Then what you're trying to do? Why is he doing that? Why is he apologizing? Let me see if you're all with me. Okay, if I get up and say, let's say I was in the will, I was this how is described them Kowal? I was a suit wearing gator shoes, you know what I mean? Slick Willie,
right?
pastor, right? And I get up and I said that these, you know what I mean, these black bees should shut their mouth and just, you know what I mean, obey.
Right.
And then next Sunday, I come and apologize. Why am I apologizing?
Because you're gonna see those dollars walk right out the door from those same bees and those F's he called.
So why is the Pope apologizing?
For money.
Because the same F's that he called is going to put the tambourine down and start playing the organ and take all the money and go out and go somewhere in some Christian church that's going to not call him what? The F's.
Come on. And that goes into the scripture. So, like, if I may, I don't want.
Come on.
That goes into the scripture. We talk about speaking to smooth words.
Yes.
Come on.
That's it. That's it. Pull that, and that'll be the last one. I'll be like, yo, cop, you know what I mean? Time. Gotta go. Salaki. And now beholding you all. Salaki.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 10. Say to the seers, see not, and the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yes, don't speak about the LGBTQ community like that. Don't use those words. Certain words you don't want to use. But guess what? They could call you a deadbeat dad, though. Right? From now till when? Till Christ come back. You'll be called a what? A deadbeat dad. Nobody cares. You want to apologize for it? What did Barack Obama get up and say? You remember what he said about black fathers? Come on.
It's like he said something about like we need to grow up or something like that, be back in the household or something like that. I remember he said that. Yep.
He made black men look like children, like boys, like kids. You understand? They could talk to us, to black people anyhow, but the LGBTQ community, the Jewish community, the American community, the Asian, the African, or you better get your what do you call it, your pronouns and your and your descriptive words. You better get it right. There's gonna be some problems. You understand? You know what I mean? And what Paul say? Paul said, do I be what? Rude in speech. So what? You know what I mean? Stop being F's. Stop it. The Lord don't like it. You understand?
So
come on.
If I could, and it seems like it's a terroristic group or the LGBT. I'm not just singling that out, but it seems like when we deal with the elite, the reason why they're quick to buckle is I believe that the LGBT community they have receipts of activity, unsavory activity by certain people. They have video or blackmail. They could blackmail certain higher ups, and that's why they have that authority. They can say, I know what your colleague was doing. Here's the video. And they try to tempt them into homosexual acts, so therefore they have them under their thumb at any time. So even in the music industry and the politics and things like that, it seems like that's why there's people that are voiceless. There's people who don't speak out because they may have committed some act 10 years ago or whatever, and they prey on people with their lusts and doing things like that, so they can have that card that they can pull at any time and say, nah, we can get you fired, or we can expose you. You know what I mean? Salaki, sir.
Okay, you right to extent, but let me give it in a nutshell, right? Why is Israel allowed to do whatever they want right now? Even though they're committing genocide, they're committing famine, they're going against the ICJ, the International Court.
Salaki, sir.
Why?
Basically because they run every nation's central bank. They control the finances and the flow and the politicians.
Because of
money.
Yes, because of money. And the people, the LGBTQ community, money. You understand? Because somebody might I know a good few of these politicians who was against the LGBT community, but they get caught in a room. You understand? With a partner with Jurgens. You understand? But that didn't destroy their career. You understand? But what will destroy your career is going against it. When I say going against it, meaning like, like you coming up against, like, for example, if we were to say just be free right now on YouTube, what's going to happen? What do you think going to happen?
So Salakia, sir, the algorithm would have free up on, thousands of views on the live class,
Yeah, but if I were to say the words that they don't, that is deemed to them as being offensive, what would they do?
What they're doing now. Shadow ban.
They're shadow ban you, or they'll do what? They will tell you you're in breach, in violation of the code of conduct, and shut you down. You understand? Like, just go back to I.S.U.P. To I.S.U.P, it's all about that money. Money. Now, under the money comes, as you say, the blackmail with the tapes or whatever, but it's that money. That's what have them. And the Pope know that the majority of his money is coming from who? From the LGBTQ community. So he can't say nothing about it. He can't go against it. That's why up to now, he can't come out and say what? The Lord is against that lifestyle. But guess what? We're going to say God is against that lifestyle. Why? Because nobody owns us. You understand? Nobody owns us. Like Commander YAHANNA said, nobody owns us. Nobody. So we're going to tell black people, what's in the Bible. We're going to tell them. And we ain't going to hold him up. We're not apologizing for what we see. No. You understand? You stop being, the F's. The alphabet. And then we won't have no. All right? Simple. Okay, with that, you have any more questions before? Before I let you all out? 9:26. All right. With that, I'm going to pass the class over to priest and officer who bank y'all.
Up. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courtesy salute to Captain I.S.U.P.K, men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, which means to stand. Salakia. Imagine, which means to stand. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahweh Shemi
Yahweh Shemi Ashai Brakatum.
Yadamata. Sar. Sister Imagine, which means to stand. Cool. we're going to render one courtesy salute to our sisters. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema. Most High Christ. All right. Yeshua, which means to be seated. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, Book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. It's pronounced ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, a free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the Feast of First Fruits. Starts after the Sabbath of Unleavened Bread, sundown, Sunday, April the 28th, count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day, Monday, June 17th, before sundown, according to the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verses 10 through 22. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.
I keep my hands to the sky. No coward never let you cut it.
Good. All right. Shalom. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. And I'm here with.
Hey, I'm Extra Cash. What's up?
Hey, Extra Cash. And I'm just here to ask you questions on like where we are right now. What brought you out here?
Yeah, so honestly, I looked online and I saw that my girlfriend Gabby was gonna be out here, and I was like, oh, it is Malcolm X Day. So I was like, I really don't live very far, so actually heard her on the microphone. So I was like, let me pop out, and be part of the festivities. It's a beautiful day, and I just love to involve myself with African culture and my roots, and it's just really a good John to come out.
All right. So you said you do music.
I do, yeah.
So to let the people know, we need to let them know your handle and what kind of music you make.
You guys can find me at Extra Cash. That's Extra K-A-C-H. You already know what it is. Cash move like cash on the band, cash in your hand. You guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Extra Cash. Make sure y'all spell it with the K-A-C-H. You heard?
There's one west. 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 There's one west.
That's black too, right? So Robert sitting there like, he looked like a chair. She looked at him specifically, and he was like, no. It's strictly for soul brothers right there.
Right. Salakia, sir, if I could, considering the fact that I wasn't able to attend the last Midwest Fire Weekend, I was wondering what we got in store this year.
Man, you missed the Fire Weekend? Oh, yeah, you missed. Man, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what happened to you, but Lord willing, it don't happen to you again. That's right. Whatever abuse you do not come, don't let it happen again this year. So what we gonna do this year? This year, the Midwest Fire Weekend is not in Chicago. It's gonna be in Detroit City. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be downtown in the D, Big Detroit this year. You know what I mean? Yo, we gonna have Thursday. It's gonna be brunch. You know what I'm saying? Round Table, the Truth Podcast, special edition round table. Bro, don't miss it. I'm telling you, don't miss it. Put some air in your tires. Make sure your gas light ain't on. You know what I'm saying? Get that carburetor fixed. Whatever you do, you gotta be there. Then, you know what I'm saying? Friday gonna be scripture breakdown. Saturday, we got a ton of events on Saturday. Then on Sunday is gonna be the main event. You know what I'm saying? The actual Black and Brown Unity Cookout. You know what I mean? Man, that thing gonna be glorious. And look, here's some friendly advice. Don't get like these Edomites that came up last year talking about, I'm Italian, you like that? Look, Officer Raw's like, no. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you're not Black and Brown, don't come around. And if you're not one of us, you're not one of the 12 tribes, you're not Black, Brown, or Native American, you're not Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you can come to the gate, you can get you a plate, because we're not cruel. We're merciful, man. But then you got to skate. All right, you cannot pass. We like what was that movie, Lord of the Rings with Gandalf? You cannot pass. You know out of here, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, anyway, yo. Midwest Fire Weekend coming soon. Is on your heels. We'll see you there. Shalom.
That's why I don't know you. I'm not letting nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. That's right. And it's worth something.
This is Black Watch with Commanding General YAHANNA, the only man to lead blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
God made man on this earth. The white man he made man. God made man. God wants man to obey him.
Bringing you real news.
You don't need a black man in the White House. You need a black man in every black house.
For many years, there's a lot of black people who didn't realize how deep the racism of white America was.
You ain't gonna do nothing unless you decide where you gonna stand at with the Most High.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Righteous solutions to issues plaguing our nation.
Boy, you better wake up and see the power that is within blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians.
Join us every Monday from 9 to 11 p.m. Black Watch. Let the show begin.
Clap it up. Hold on, huh? Clap it up. Clap it up, Paz. Let me clean these glasses. Let me clean these glasses that I might see you better.
Damn right, Bill. Damn right.
Come closer.
Yeah.
Come closer that I might see you better. Clap it up for General Hazayan. Give him a hand. Officer Morale, Officer Uzziah, Officer Shabal, Officer Ibad, the young trooper Navar in the back. The pretty girl, she's in here tonight, helping us out in here. We got the young man up here, a young General Mayat, coming up hard. Give him a hand. He getting in here tonight, man. You stand by for Commanding General YAHANNA. We're going to go over all the stories of the day. We're going to tell you about the evil villain that seduced Nathaniel 7 of the IUIC and made him leave the truth. That evil villain, Hazayan, is his wife. His wife is the villain that seduced Purple Bishop Nathaniel, the Cerros Morados, the Purple Pigs. She seduced him out of the truth. How do I know, Hazayan? Because one of their members sent me her leaflets, her doctrine that she had printed out. And she gave to all of the daughters of Sarah. They sent it to me this week, huh?
So hold on.
Anytime you're ready.
Hold on, gentlemen. The same one whose wife designed the purple garment?
The same one, huh? She designed the garment. She teaches women that they can go to fellowship on their periods.
Woo!
They sent it to me this week, huh? She's the villain. If you love Bishop Nathaniel, you better rescue him from the evil influence that his wife has over him.
Hold on, General. So now we know why they don't teach more than one wife then.
How's I think we know?
That ain't got nothing to do with doctrine or philosophy.
No. His wife.
It's her.
Bishop Nathaniel's wife forbids it. And she has beguiled Nate the way that Eve was beguiled by the serpent in the garden and then seduced her husband. She's the reason that Nate left the truth. She's the reason that Nate made a religion about having one wife. She's the one wife. And she teaches that women should come and fellowship with blood running down their legs. I have it. I got the writings from her house. They send this to me. I don't ask for it, Haas. I just want to pray and love the Lord and have sex with beautiful women and drink scotch and eat steak. That's it. But my emails are filled with what's happening with these purple pigs. Now I know it's not Nate's fault. For years I've been blaming Nate. Why have I been doing that? When really it's his wife. She's the evil monster that fooled her silly, stupid, effeminate husband. I'm going to play that later, or maybe I'll do it on Thursday. We'll see if we have time. Go ahead.
But that's okay. That's such an old argument.
Go ahead, Hoss.
That Eve always try to run on Jake when it comes to truth about having more than one wife.
Of course.
All you gotta do is stand on business.
Come on, Hoss.
Like you stand on your business, man. That's all it is. You stand on your business. Let me tell you something. If she don't want to be with you and she roll out, the Lord will send you 1, 2, 3, 4 more that was better than her. Stand on your business. That's all. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And you just might win her over. Or she might leave. Either or, you still stay in the truth, man. Christ said this, man. Christ said, whatever you put before me, find that scripture for me, brother. Whatever you put before me, you're going to lose. If you put anything before the Lord, thinking you're doing something justifiable, and your emotions, your feelings, you are going to lose it. These are Christ's words, man. It's guaranteed. But whatever you put before the Lord and you give it up for the Lord, you're going to get it back 100-fold now. Now. So say if you lose your family, you get the UPK. You get a ton of brothers and sisters all in one doctrine, all down with you, all believe in the same exact thing. You lose your rib, Lord will give you 2 or 3, 4 more ribs. You know what I mean? You lose your brothers in the world, the Lord will give you real brothers in here that's not going to backdoor you like them cats in the world do all the time. You got a scripture for me, brother? You found it? You understand? Christ said that, man. Those Christ words. That whatever you put before me, brother, you're going to lose, man. So if you want to put your woman before the truth, you'll lose her. Your kids, you'll lose them. Your family, your job, you'll lose them. I knew a brother one time when we was battling on 12th and Market, and he didn't want to come to the camp because he was trying to get a slave around the corner for the camp. And figured if he go out there and see him teaching, he won't get a job. But guess what, y'all? Guess what? Did he ever get a job, y'all? Let me see if y'all may know. No, he never got a job. Did he stay in the truth? No, he ain't stay. Yes, he left. You understand me? You don't put nothing before the Lord, man. Not a daggone thing. You know what I mean? This truth is special and pure. Now you know why all the philosophy and doctrine cats trying to change. Cats trying to change the philosophy and doctrine because they couldn't stand in a fire. You know what I mean? They couldn't be born again. They went down with the adversity. It was too hot for them. So they ran. And created their own thing. So when you see all these other groups out here, the fake Israelite groups, now you know why they're out here. Now you know. You understand me? You understand now why they're there. They couldn't stand in the fire, man. That's it. So it's like, you find it for me, brother? What it say?
PK.
6:39. What's that?
This is the Father's will which have sent me.
Mm-hmm.
That of all which He have given me, I should lose nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But should raise it up again at the last day.
No, that's not the one I'm looking for, man. It's a scripture, y'all. I can't think off the top of my head, but Christ said this: whatever you put before me, you're gonna lose.
Whosoever
man.
shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
Yes, sir. I take that one. Yes, sir. Come on, could I please that one? The water, sir.
No sweat.
The water, sir. If you gonna try to save your life your way, you're gonna lose it, man. You understand me? You're gonna lose it. You understand? You gotta stay focused and strong in this truth, man. That's what you gotta do. That's what you're going to have to do. You got it for me, brother? Read.
Luke chapter 17 and verse 33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
If you seek to save your life the way you think you're going to save your life, the way you want to do it, you're going to lose it. You know what I mean? You're going to lose. You're going to lose your spirit, and the Lord must try to kill you out here. It's not happened before. Go ahead.
And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
What you mean? What it means by losing your life means if you don't want to give your spirit to the Lord and change your life, man, you know what I mean? You're gonna lose it. But if you come in here and you go through the fire, become a brand new man, you know what I mean? With all the temptations that Satan will try to bring at you, and you fight through it, you fight that adversity. The scriptures say He gonna make a man more refined than gold. That's you. When you come through the adversity, you're gonna save yourself. And when you put it all on the line for the Lord, whatever you lose, you're gonna get back. Hell, I lost my family, but I got y'all.
That's it.
Y'all my family.
That's it.
Y'all have no idea the love I got for UPK, baby. That shit is inbred in me. I tell Zarek all the time, you are the ambassador, brother, because that's the job I can't do. You know what I mean? But it's for Israel. So, but UPK, they got my love out. These men been here for me, man. I put it all on the line, and when everything was done with me, I was taking my twins to Gentleman Hyman to babysit my babies. So I go to court. You can't tell me shit about Gentleman Hyman. You understand what I'm saying? That go all the way back. Commander YAHANNA was watching my kids as well. Jeremiah, all of them. Come on, man. Let me tell you something, man. Whatever you lose, you'll get back 100-fold. That's the scriptures, man.
That's a fact. Damn right, boy. I appreciate you, Uncle. Wow.
Damn right. No, I appreciate you, General. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? You.
We gonna get it
Commander
on.
YAHANNA. You know what I mean? Your
Damn
rib.
right.
You know what I mean? Sister Tazaliah. You know what I mean? General Ox rib. You know what I mean? They all looked out for me and during my worst days, man. And that's brotherhood. That's sisterhood. You know what I mean? All you got to do is stand in the fire. That's it. All you got to do is fight through the warfare. That's all. And the Lord going to be on your side, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
That's it. I'm trying to read. Give him a hand.
Come. What's on Christ, sir?
I'm trying to read some of these comments up here. Everybody's agreeing with you. I'm not sure what one comment means.
Yeah.
What's this one say? Hell no. A wife has power over her husband's body. Who can explain what these comments?
Sir.
Do you see it?
Yes, sir. There's a previous comment by the same cat, if I may.
This is a woman, huh?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the sister said,
okay, here you go. You niggas are crazy. How the hell can you become one when there is many sharing the same bed? And it's come on. I can't. My phone is messing up.
Not just physical, it's spiritual as well.
How do I split screens on this Tazar Yak phone? Tazar Yak, give me a call and tell me how the hell to work this thing. This is a woman, and she's saying, what is she saying, Mara? Come on. What's her name online?
Black Karma.
Black Karma, sir.
Black Karma. Oh, she's just a sweet young Puddin'. Listen, Puddin'. I know you don't understand how a man could love more than one woman.
That's right.
You think that means he doesn't love you.
Mm-hmm.
Pudding Pop, listen carefully. Just because your husband has another wife, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you. You know what you have? You have what they would call, if you were a child, they would call what you have sibling rivalry. you have many children. You know how
Yes,
when
sir.
you have one daughter,
Yes, sir.
and then your daughter finds out that there's another baby coming. Mommy has a big belly, and there's a new baby. And then you bring a new baby home from the hospital. And then you know what your oldest daughter says? She says, "Aren't I your baby? I thought I was your baby."
So I went through that.
Who didn't?
Yeah, I went through that.
Everybody goes through this.
The oldest
I
and the
bet you
second
this
one, yeah.
woman, I bet you this girl went through this. If she has more than one child, she knows that when you bring a new baby home from the hospital, your oldest daughter sits there and she might start tearing up. When she sees you hugging the new baby, kissing her. The little girl sits there high. This is what they do. They go,
yep.
See a little jaw going like this.
Yep.
And then what does a good daddy do? What does a good daddy do? You grab your oldest daughter and you grab the new daughter and you say, "Baby, you have a big sister. You have a little sister
That's
now."
Right. That's right.
It doesn't mean I don't love you.
That's right.
You have a little sister.
That's right.
And then you teach your oldest daughter to love the new baby.
Damn right,
And
General.
then now we have a family. That's all. That's it, General. Baby, listen, sweet pie, cherry pie. Just because your husband has another wife, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means his family grew.
That's right.
That's all. All right? Let's move on to
That's
the next
it,
topic,
man.
okay?
That's
now,
it.
we're going to go
Damn
into
right,
Memorial Day now, okay? We're gonna go into Memorial's Day now. Memorial Day. I keep saying Memorials. I'm bad as you niggas saying. What do y'all call it? I'm gonna say this in Pacific. What do they? How do black people? Black people say it again. They say Pacific. I hate that. And don't say spaghetti either when you say spaghetti. And damn sure don't say Valentine's Day. You got me dumb as y'all now. I'm sitting there saying Memorial's Day. I'm hanging around y'all too much.
So like I said, the Occums.
No, the Occums. That's a UPK mess up. The Occums. That's old. That's older than I've been in the truth.
Damn right, sir. Damn right, gentlemen.
Memorial Day, Haas. We're going to go into that, and I'm going to show you what you have furnished, what you have created, because black people joined the United States military. Hispanics, the North American Indians, joined the United States military at an irrational rate compared to their numbers.
Yeah,
there are so many Hispanics and North American Indians in the United States military. It's really an impossible number for as few of them as it is in this country.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to go. I'm going to tell you what you've earned from fighting wars abroad.
Yeah.
I'll show you tonight. For that, we'll stand by for Commander General Yahanna, and Yediah will go through any stories. If you have a question or a comment, you just type it in on the screen and we'll go into it. Yediah.
TikTok creator on trial for double murder admits he snapped when he found wife with other man.
Tell me about this, Yediah. This is a TikTok creator. Have you heard of him?
I haven't heard of him, sir, but they talking about it.
Okay, break it down.
Conor Wakanda says Ali Abuban.
Stand by. Go ahead.
Khan. Ali Abuban, who previously produced TikTok content with Jin Kid, admitted in his double murder trial that he snapped when he saw his wife with another man.
So this is a brother. He's on TikTok making those videos. Is there something about it that we care about? He's a heathen. His wife was a heathen as well.
If I could,
Go ahead.
We can maybe this, if we don't go into the story, your brothers understand this here, man. Y'all better choose wisely when you're choosing a red. You take your time, man. Get all the glamour of her face and her body out your head for a second. Everybody look inside what's going on with her, man. You understand what I'm saying? The same with sisters. You got to be careful when you're choosing. You got to choose wisely when you're trying to choose a mate, man. Take your time and get to know a person. Let them get to know you, the true you, the real you. That's the only way it's going to last. You understand me? You got to be careful on how you choose and what you choose when you're trying to choose somebody that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. Here's something that I learned from Commander General Yahanna, General Hyman, and General Mayat. Is this: what are you rushing for when you want to go have sex with a person?
Yeah, man.
What the heck is, I don't want to cuss, but what the hell are you rushing for? This is for life. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't for 1, 2, 3, 4 years. It's for life. So why are you rushing? What's the point? You're going to be with this person for the rest of your life. Take your time. Make the right decision. Because once you lay down, it's a done deal, according to the Lord. You understand me? Take your time.
I bet this brother wished he did, huh? Because of course he married some woman that was less than honorable, promiscuous, a woman without shame, and he walked into the house, and some brother was tying fire to that tail. Now, but this was a oppressor. His wife was an oppressor. Don't be like him. Don't you understand? Like, we have this myth in our mind that lasciviousness and being promiscuous is a black trait or an Hispanic trait. That's what your oppressor tries to teach you. What you don't know is that our oppressor is way more nasty than any black person could ever be. Way more nasty than any Hispanic could ever be. The people of our race that have no morals are trying to be like their oppressor. This white man came home, found somebody in the bed with his wife. He unalived the man. Who else did he unalive? All of them, or whoever was there got unalived. Don't be like him. Like General Hazayan is saying, don't be like our oppressor, man. Take a second. Wait. Choose a woman wisely. Let me give you a trait that Commander General Yahanna taught me. Now, this is so difficult then most people cannot do it. But I'm going to try to explain this to you when you pick a wife. And you're going to see how well it works. It's almost magical how well it works. Instead of choosing a wife, when you meet a woman, don't think about who would be the best wife. Think about who would be the best ex-wife. Who would be the best ex? Now, I'm going to walk this through you, Yediah. Yediah is looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about?
I know exactly what hit me. That hit me like a breeze. Goddamn.
Now, if I'm choosing the best wife, I'm looking at her like, am I attracted to her? Are we in a honeymoon phase? Does she do everything I want? Does she please me? Does she obey me? Does she make me happy? You're looking at things that change when you choose a wife. She makes you happy now. She will not in 2 years. Guess what, brother? She's beautiful now. She won't be later on. You understand? She won't be. She eats crab legs, which means her looks are fleeting. She makes you happy. You're in love. You want to be with her every day. You will not in 2 years. So the things that you pick on choosing a wife are temporary. Who would be the best ex-wife? Now, what qualities are you looking for in an ex-wife? Who wants to blow my mind with the answer? Give me the chat room, Yediah. Nobody in here answer. You men are too smart. What qualities are you looking for in an ex-wife? If I had to say, I'm choosing my new wife based on who would be the best ex-wife, what qualities are you looking for? Chat room, are you there? Where's the black woman with the black woman who said we're wrong for getting more than one wife?
I have it right here, sir.
Sweetie, what are the best qualities? Let them answer for a second, Dubai. I know you know. You've been around the block. You didn't had enough ex-wives to know. He know what he's talking about. I know you know. Just stand by, warrior. You know from experience. Am I right or wrong? Shalom. Let's let some of these young whippersnappers answer this question. Okay. Oh, who's this? Y.A.H.A.N.N.A. Shemaiwan. You know what he said? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. If I'm gonna pick an ex-wife, I can't have this bitch bitter about me forever. Hateful and can't never forgive me for all the pretty girls I'm gonna have sex with, because I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. If she can't forgive, she can't be my ex. I need my ex to be able to forgive. Guess what, Ak? That's what you need in a wife too. You understand? You see how it works? Give me some more qualities you need in an ex-wife. Hold up, Sawap. Somebody you seem like you got some experience. You know what he said? Humility. I need her humble. I can't have an ex-wife that's shameless and puts all my business on the internet and embarrasses me. And she's so proud. You want a proud ex? Do you want a proud baby's mama? No. You and I are gonna have to be peaceful with each other for 18 years, 25 years. I need a good ex-wife. Those are the qualities that you should look for in a wife. Humility, forgiveness. Any more? He said peaceable. Who's this? Kanaya Allah. You hear this, Haas? I didn't hear beauty yet. I didn't hear attractiveness. I didn't hear attraction. I didn't hear any of that. I'm hearing about something that that she doesn't have this. She's going to make your life hell forever. Because she cannot forgive. She is not peaceful and she is proud. Any more? Woo! So what? Shemaiwan, this cat know what he's talking about. He said discreet, Haas. Discreet. God damn. Should be relax. Don't tell everybody all my good now. Don't tell everybody all my messages. Relax. Don't go in there and tell the judge, yeah, Your Honor, that nigga do this and that do that, and he do this and he do that. Whoa. Hey, pick up all my warrants and shit in there. Relax. You know I got warrants. Cops around here because we argue. Yeah, I got warrants. She's not discreet. She runs her mouth and yells and tells all kinds of things that embarrass you. embarrass you to the brothers. You go on social media, this bitch is telling the brothers everything about you.
Yep.
Embarrassing you. Why? Because y'all ain't together anymore.
Yep.
So now she's embarrassed. She has no discretion. Oh, look, who's Thelma 76? Thelma 76, you trying to sum it up for me. She said, have some class.
That's right, General.
Listen, I got a few exercises out there.
Yeah, I got you, General.
I got some with no class. Okay? You don't need that. You need an ex-wife with some class. Can we be, how are you today? You're fine? Okay, let me have the child. Well, I'm glad I'll bring him back on time. You'll bring her back on time. You want to be able to be sociable and kind because she's classy. She doesn't want to fight in the middle of the projects. She doesn't want to fight at your job. She doesn't want to get in a big scrap. Why? She's too classy of a lady for something like that.
That's right.
That's a good ex-wife. Guess what, young man? That's the kind of wife you need too.
Yes, sir.
I believe they're getting the point.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, remember everything I just said, and you are going to ignore it and not do it. And that I also know. Moving on. Go ahead, House.